Enemies.
Not a problem. I've got this. Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn.
I will gladly hand. I am here to aid you.
Oh, if I must. If my assistance...
Leave this one to me. Leave this one to me. Looks like you could use some help.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
There's not a question. Leave this to me.
Soldiers have breached our fortifications. To arms! Defend the glory of the Empire!
They've seen through our ruse already. Prepare to take the fortress.
No detachment is safely inside.
Anything for Lady
We should
Hildegard.
wait to see how the enemy responds before we deploy them.
Start by seizing the inner wall. Not a problem. I've got this.
Mercenaries are no better than common bandits. How could my father make a deal with such a pack of rogues?
Looks like this ain't your lucky day.
It appears we have taken control of the fortress walls. Now we can move our catapults into position and attack.
Wall-mounted catapults.
Unleash the catapults. Break our enemy's spirit.
How do we get those up there?
The stronghold will fall. Never.
Looks like... Begin.
Oh, will you do that again?
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Oh. He's a green unit, apparently. Should I have put Edelgard down there? Why did I think the person who was strong against magic should go there?
Not a problem.
I will gladly handle this. Orders received.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn.
I will gladly handle. I am here to aid you.
Not a problem.
Are these all... Oh, okay, never mind.
Here I go. No mistakes. They
Instead,
must learn
she'll
who they're
attack
up
that.
against.
And it says we'll
Not a
continue
pro- I've
attacking
got
here.
this.
They're here. And once we kill them all, we'll have more riches than we know what to do with.
Somebody do some crowd control or something!
Assistance, please. Break away. Give me your help.
Let's
Alright, we'll do crowd control.
Yes, I will be joining you. Farewell. Assistance, please.
Now we do it again.
Yes, I will be joining you. Farewell.
I have gratitude.
You are mine. Begin. Begin.
Let's have her go
I will
back.
help.
So she can get the jar that was here. Oh dear.
I've got. Take a breather.
Ah, forget this guy.
Leave defending this position to me.
Oh yeah,
This
a
is
spell
going
that's
well.
strong against
Almost
horses.
too well. Is iron truly so short-handed?
That barrier was formed with dark magic. We must eliminate the caster in order to pass.
They only delay the inevitable.
We have the enemy where we want them! Unleash the arrows!
The arrows. This die.
Those
There's not a question of can. Only a leave this to me.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me. The Sky Spirit Ballisty requires stopping.
Where was that jar? I thought it was here. Maybe not.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue. I've got this. Take a breather.
Is it just the one that's over here?
It's not over.
Dang.
Not a problem. I've got this.
This is gonna take a while. Well, not that long, I guess. Yeah, this
Not
would
a
all
problem.
do it together.
I've got this.
You're help.
gladly
Yeah, you're
handle
defending.
this.
Okay. Maybe
I
you
will
should
gladly
take
have
him out
orders
first, and
received.
then you can focus on this one. That adds up.
Leave. I am your man.
One ballista seized.
Let us bring this stronghold down efficiently. I won't give in. Pay attention now.
I still don't know why exactly that creates so many projectiles. And what do I need to
This
know?
magic business just doesn't do much for me.
There's not a question of can. Only a
Only a
matter of
matter
will.
of if.
Oh, if I must. Leave this to me.
There's not a question of leave this to me.
Oh, they already took this out. Wow, that was fast for 3 mages against a mage. I mean, even if it was the 3
I
of
will
them.
gladly handle this.
Here I go. They must learn who they're up against. Not a problem.
Okay.
I've got this.
The Sky. Is it my turn?
No more arrows! Come on, if it's magic walls or what have you. If you get in the way of Her Majesty, you will pay. Pathetic fools. And to think I was entertaining the idea of letting you...
He is.
You scamper away.
Oh, hey, it's Kronya.
Begin.
Dolophonos. Where's Kronya?
Leave this one to me. This'll be easy with both of us.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Thanks.
Wow. Fiskum.
No mercy. This is war.
What was that attack?
I give you the Viscum. I hope you like being roasted alive, because that's exactly what's about to happen to you.
We would be fools to try and force our way through this. The time has come to call upon our judgment.
There we go.
So, sure, let's try it.
Caspar's forces. So stupid. Why didn't...
A weapon of that scale is certain to be controlled by some kind of device.
If you say
On your
so.
command, we can use the agents we scattered amongst the rebels to throw the enemy into disarray.
The enemy stronghold will...
Oh, if I must.
This should be easy. There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will.
Oh. Wait. Who do I have that... Oh well.
There's not a question of can. Leave this to me.
Guess maybe... Nah, we're fine. Okay. Oh yeah, we're almost halfway there.
Sure, let's try it.
Let's try it.
Not a
Guess
problem.
these all should begin the assault here as well. You, on the other hand, since your magics go
I've
after
got
these
this.
guys.
Here I go.
As
no
should
mistake.
you.
I'll prove
Oops.
up. Here I go. No, they must learn who they're.
I will gladly handle this. I am here to aid you.
Be ours.
It was a mistake to join this rebellion. Our allegiance lies with Emperor Edeldard.
What's going on? Who's switching sides?
The enemy's here! Kill them all!
I'll take this place down before you have time to strike.
This Caspar can make short work of anybody.
So,
That's the
what
fisticuff
should I be
special.
doing again? Sure, let's try it.
I've got. Mike, you got my back.
Get in there and hammer while they're pinned down by that magic weapon!
We will do this together.
I'm gonna follow your lead.
Wasn't
I've got you
expecting
now.
so much ice magic.
I owe you one.
Okay, they're over there.
There's not a question of can.
Ah.
Only a matter of will.
All
There's
you
not a
have
question
is a
of can.
hammer.
Only a matter of will.
Oh, interesting.
Begin. The Sky Spirit watches over me.
Hammer is all you need. There's so much magic on this map.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
It's hammer time for us all.
Not a problem.
Huh.
Not a problem. Not a problem.
She has unit details, mercenary creed when ordered to attack, so I guess instead of defend, she's just attack. Maybe that's why we were so strong. Okay, so Edelgard.
Here I go. No mistakes.
Oh wait, she is axing. Okay, that makes more sense. I forgot that she wasn't Gremory. I keep forgetting that. So that's why these bishops keep going down. Okay. We'll just have her take out some of these guys.
I am here to aid you.
Okay, where are you going? You're going down there, and you're going over there.
Are you kidding me? Reinforcements? This day just keeps getting better.
Oh yeah. Probably should have saved that for a cavalry unit.
They got him? I do not appreciate.
Like those guys.
Leave this to me. My turn.
That's it! I'm going to rip you apart myself!
Dangerous game.
I gotta take this place down before you have time to strap your armor on.
I should probably switch to him. Like the only other male on the map, I mean. Playable. Oh, thank. Oh, wait.
Many thanks.
That's about one of the whole reasons we have Lindhart. At least in the form we do.
Oh, if I must.
I guess it was still useful there since he attacked. Can she go over here? No, for some reason they won't let us. I guess it's not really true teleportation, I guess.
Sure, about time.
There, that ate through them pretty good. Surely even you can figure that out.
Construct is still operational. Must be a second device. Keep looking.
Who gave these wretches
We
leave
got
to
it.
scurry in? Exterminate them.
See, he makes quick work of anybody. Like I said. Man, there's a lot of them now. Oops.
It's not over.
That guy's running away. He knows he can't face him. Alright, let's get that off now. And then we can deal with the rest later.
Victory
we've smashed their little toy.
So, sure, let's try it.
Let's try it. I guess that's... well, there was only one at the time.
There's not a question of it. Leave this to me.
Oh, here we go. Kronya.
So, what should I be doing again?
Who's fit to fight Kronya? Too many axes.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will.
Ugh.
The sky came
We'll
swapping
have a
it.
blade
Their next
duel.
move will be.
But Talus gave me that.
Begin.
Okay, you go to Kronya.
The sky spirit
And
watches
apparently she has a
over
low
me.
chance of success, but I think we'll be fine.
There's not a question of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
We'll just do what we can do, I guess.
Sure,
I
this'll
am
be
so
amazing.
mad at you right now!
Could somebody please step up and do something about those other vermin there?
The enemy's targeting our detachment. We must strike down Kronya and...
Oh, over here? Oh, that's all. He can take it. He's
The
tough.
stronghold will be ours.
The bad news is that you're going to die. The good news is that you won't be alone.
There, see, they're almost all dead.
So, sure, let's try it.
The sky. Is it my turn? Give me your help.
Let's dazzle them, Petra.
Yes, I will be
How much time do we have left?
joining you.
3 minutes. But we have enough people slayed, so we just need to finish the mission.
In the name of Bridget.
Also uses a worm. Oh, cool.
No, this is wrong. I can't die.
Why not? Do we get your sword? It seemed pretty strong.
I never...
Okay, now where do we go? Down here?
never expected much from those shifty turds. And here I am with a cold embrace.
Okay, what are they saying?
Piece of the grave hovering at my shoulder.
Yes, I will be joining you.
I thought that was,
Farewell.
not Ferdinand. I thought that was Lindhard. Okay, so what do we need to do to unlock this door? Take out these enemies? With the green circles? Well,
There's
either
not a
way, it's time
question
for
of
Ferdinand
can.
to start heading down
Only
there.
a matter of will.
I think.
My will is theirs.
There's still something we can do to unlock that chest, though. I guess we can do this, though.
Begin.
Right? Yeah.
I am advancing.
They're not doing much.
My turn.
I thought our victory was assured. How could everything have gone so wrong?
I've got you now.
Alright, what did she say? Oh. The count. Or Viscount.
There is not left but...
There's not
There
a
we
question
go.
of can. Only a matter of will. Leave this to me.
So, what should I be doing? Sure, let's try it.
Here I go. No mistakes. They must learn who they're...
I will gladly. I am here to aid you.
Begin.
Where are you going? Oh, she's just gonna open the chest, I guess.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
With all our might, help me push them back!
The writing is on the wall, but those fools would sooner perish than admit it. I don't know how we made it, but we did.
And the fire orbs will rain dick.
Fire orbs.
Not a problem. I've got this.
Sure, let's try it.
There's not a question of leave this to me.
Leave this one to me. That's my cue.
Here I go. They
Leave
must
that to
learn
me.
who they're up against.
Down upon them from above.
Wonder where the... Okay, down there.
Fire orbs? Those must be new. Maybe they're good, if you ask me.
They look real dangerous, though. Also, what's...
Still only halfway there. Damn, he's badass.
So, what? Sure, let's try it.
So they're down there. And they're allies.
Oh,
Guess
if
he
I
should
must.
go after somebody. Yeah.
If my assistance is needed, so be it.
Leave this. I am your man.
I think that's the end of the reinforcements.
It's time. Conjure a magic shield to safeguard our comrades.
Pay attention now.
Your Majesty, forgive my lateness. The outer defenses.
I just took a bug hit there.
On the contrary, your timing is perfect.
Who's that? Voldemort? Crush that man. Still here. Why must he always show up at the worst possible moment and ruin everything?
Jeez.
Well, that was an impeccably staged entrance. Were you just biding your time in order to put on the best show possible?
You know, Denhart, there are times you take after me. And then there's most of the time.
I guess if we were going to do this, we should have done it earlier.
Viscount Fenya, Viscount Menya, forgive me.
I'm coming for you, Father.
With the enemy no place to hide. Seize every key position in the fortress.
The enemy is getting too close to Duke Iron. We must hurry to inside.
Too late.
This is war!
This is war.
Oh, but you are far too late now.
My name is Ludwig von Eyre. I see the Empire in the throes of a terrible sickness. Should I intend to cure it or die in the attempt? So, my son, you come to claim your poor father's land.
I come to do my duty. No more, no less.
No mercy indeed.
This is war! Follow my lead.
Fine, let's go.
Each Profeld, my resolve strength.
It's a curious feeling to see one's classmates performing so admirably.
I must not fall. The Empire needs me. I will not fall until I see the Empire.
Why is he so tough?
Restored.
Time has moved on for you, Father. You cannot unwind it no matter how hard you try. How could you not see this?
Oh well.
I guess it's now or never.
We'll just have to do it better next time.
Victory will be ours! This is That is enough. There is no escape for you.
Go on then. I'll leave for you the final blow.
You leave me nothing. This was ever my burden to bear. Father! No, you are just a traitor now. In light of your crimes against the Empire, the punishment is death!
Send a runner to House Menya and have them deliver the letter I drafted. Also, take the soldiers under your command and begin investigating any magic constructs abandoned by the enemy.
At once, Lord Hubert.
It must be awful to end your own parent's life. Shouldn't you say something? You comforted Fleisha, after all.
Come on, Ferdinand. Let's get going.
No. You may continue without me. I would like to stay here a moment. Just a moment longer.
Hubert, we have a messenger from the Alliance, and I need to know where our Western campaign stands. Ferdinand, may I have a word? I thought I'd let you decide how to punish your father's followers now that they've surrendered. Furthermore, this incident has led to the end of Fenya and several other noble houses. We need to settle the matter of the next Duke Ire, and we need to do so quickly. So if you don't mind...
Is this your attempt at solace, Edelgard?
What?
I will punish the troops, and I will find a way to administer my father's lands. You can trust in me, Your Majesty. And thank you for considering my feelings in the matter.
Yes!
I bet it was
Witness Bridget Pride.
Petra. That's a surprise. I thought it would be either Ferdinand or Caspar. Caspar.
I'll surely put this to good use.
Oh, Breaker. Cadmos Shield. Oh, an Abyssal Tome. Abysmal. Oh, so we can still give Shez the dangerous strategy. Critical hit rate is greatly increased. Might 140. That's not even better than some regular tomes, I don't think. Uh-huh.
I never expected we'd have our hands this full after returning from Fargus. Still, we've managed to quell the turmoil and maneuver our way back to Enbar.
Due to the valiant efforts of Count Berglis and his Aryan Road garrison, the kingdom's counter-offensive has hardly put a dent in the western lines. I wager the reinforcements reached them in time.
It's a good thing we do not have to maintain a large military presence in Leicester. But of course, that was Her Majesty's plan all along.
We'd be up to our shoulders in trouble if we hadn't settled hostilities with the Alliance.
Do you think people in the Empire will be all right? I'm worried about the opera company, of course, but I'd also be devastated if anything happened to my friends in the capital.
The end result of all this was the complete expurgation of the Empire's remaining dissidents. In a way, we should be thanking them for handing us this opportunity on a gilded platter.
Adrestia deserves some stability for a change, so I think it's good that Her Majesty has total power now. With the opposing nobles wiped out, it's a breath of fresh air after the way things were under the old Emperor.
Lynn, think about who's here.
It is all right, Dorothea.
Yeah, he's the one who killed them.
It's funny, though. I was sure my father would take part in the rebellion, but he just didn't.
Rats.
I mean, I feel like all he ever did was complain about Her Majesty, you know?
Maybe he's too shrewd.
I guess he was so scared of the church that he decided to stay holed up in Garreg Mach.
What is our next action, Lady Edelgard? If we are returning to the Western Front, I will have preparedness.
Fighting your own people sure takes the thrill out of battle. So let's go wall up the kingdom instead and put an end to all this. Who's with me?
All that remains is for Adrestia to claim victory.
And along those lines, I wish to present an idea. One last stratagem to ensure that we prevail.
Ooh.
We were successful in striking down Cronia at Fort Mercius. However, Lord Arundel, which is to say Talus, remains at large, and any schemes Solon may be plotting are so much conjecture in the wind. Still, his efforts in Rim territory effectively empowered the late Duke Eyre to stage a coup. Whatever the case, he must have a very good reason for seeking to prevent the kingdom's fall.
But why would they help the people who are harboring the Archbishop? It makes no sense. Unless
Seems
their
like he's
aim
more
is
afraid of
simply
the
to
Empire
prevent the
uniting
war
the
from
continent
ending
than
by any means
of
possible.
her.
We know the kingdom's court mage, Cornelia, is connected to those who slither in the dark. They may have planted other associates in Fargus as well. If they already have the king's court dancing on strings, it stands to reason they would focus their attention on obstructing the Empire.
I agree the theory hangs together. But does that mean we should expect more interference?
We should, Your Majesty. Though I would at least like to think they no longer have anyone left who can act brazenly in the open.
And need we worry about our mercenary friend?
I was under the assumption that they had your implicit trust.
Absolutely, but not enough to purge all of the doubt from my heart. I once trusted my uncle, as well as the late Duke Eyre, and he wasn't even replaced with a doppelganger. People who come in contact with those who slither in the dark are not the same afterward. How am I to trust anyone in a world where such a thing can happen?
I do not disagree, Your Majesty.
Yes, well, we must remain vigilant until the war is over for good and all. Although I wonder if we can rest easy even then.
We still don't really know much about Solon, Kranya, and Talis. I was thinking this would be a chance to learn about my power, or who you actually are. But oh well.
Oh well. Is that all you have to say for yourself?
I mean, I'm still curious, but my attention right now is on the battles ahead. And hey, it's not like knowing the truth would change much for you anyway. Even if I am related to those slithering people somehow, it's not like I'd want to split up with you. Plus, I need to focus on getting ready to face the Ashen Demon again.
Now that's what I like to hear. It's incredible to see again just how fast you've matured. Makes me proud to call you my partner in destiny. Is this what being a parent feels like?
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, this war will be over soon, so let's do what we've got to do to see it through together. I'll be counting on you, Arvel.
And I on you, so promise me you'll do what needs to be done.
He definitely doesn't seem trustworthy. Yeah, I guess we'll override it. We'll just replay the chapter in the...
Scarlet Blaze.
In the redo.
A clash of ambitions. Edelgard succeeds in containing Ayer's insurgency, and while she is concerned by the absence of the nefarious Talis, she prepares her army for the next step regardless. The time is nigh to crush the Kingdom and Central Church's growing momentum and put an end to the war. But no one knows that fate holds another cruel twist.
Oh. A cruel twist,
I gathered you here in Garrick Mach because the time has come. We are returning to the front.
Oh yeah, I've been waiting to hear that forever. Let's go wreck things!
For the next phase of our campaign, we'll be working with the Alliance's leader, Claude, to tighten our cordon around the kingdom. Rather than try to advance on the Western Front, we'll join forces with the Alliance and press in from the east.
This means we'll be marching northeast from the monastery and infiltrating Galatia.
Galatia.
So long as the Alliance does not attempt any underhanded schemes, our victory there is assured.
I hope we can finally end it this time. I don't think I can deal with doubling back again.
Agreed. This slog has slogged on long enough.
Worry not, friends. I'll not be blindsided twice. I promise you that. We won't rest until all of Fodlan is united. We will fight tooth and nail for it, and we'll do so together.
We made some headway on the Western Front once the Empire pulled its main force back.
What does it matter when their Minister of Military Affairs still holds Aryan Road? Even if we were in a position to keep throwing troops at those walls, we're never going to crack them.
But if we keep digging our heels in here, their main force will be on us again in no time.
It appears they have already dealt with the insurrection at Fort Mercius. If they don't come at us from the west, they'll soon waltz right in from the east.
Might I offer a suggestion, King Dimitri?
Of course, Lady Rhea.
We should retake Garrick Mach. It is the only way to reverse our current fortunes. If I call upon the Church's faithful, they will come running from every corner of Fodlan to liberate the monastery in the goddess's name. With Garrick Mach under our control, we will be able to keep the Imperial army in check. Additionally, it might convince some of the more fickle Alliance lords to reconsider their loyalties.
I mean no disrespect, Lady Rhea, but this proposal hardly seems...
There is more. As you know, the Bishop of the Southern Church is currently seated at the monastery. If we remove him, it reminds the world anew that Archbishop Rhea is the rightful head of the Church of Seros. I believe this will shake some of the more devout Adrestian lords from their Emperor's grip.
While their faith may waver now, Adrestia is still the cradle of the Church of Seros. There are yet many pious believers among their nobility. If we can pull them to our side, it may shift the war back in our favor.
We should strike while the iron is hot. I will get the word out at once.
Hold, Lady Rhea. While I now concede that your plan to retake the monastery has some merit, I must ask that you alert no one.
And why not? I need only say the word, and an army of believers will flock to our cause.
Yes, and the moment the enemy spies people flooding in from across hill and dale, they'll realize what we're planning and bolster their defenses.
You believe their defenses are mightier than the faith of the people? By the goddess, have our enemies truly become so powerful? In that case, what do you propose?
We entrust the eastern lines to houses Karen and Galatea, then ride en masse toward Aryan Road. The enemy will think we intend to assail the Silver Maiden, but instead, we break east.
East? Then we'll be attacking the monastery through the Valley of Torment. I get your thinking now. If we attack from the west, Aryan Road would be at our backs, and the Empire could box us in.
Very well. I have no objections. My church members will assist in guiding your soldiers through Aela. The monastery is holy and precious to us, and by the name of the goddess, I swear, it will be ours again.
Good.
Retake the Holy Land.
Lady Rhea, Seteth, I place all of our futures in your hands.
Is that Knight of Seros, he looks like, not Jaritza, Gerald. Did he fake his death? Now he's getting with Rhea.
So, this is probably a giant waste of everyone's time, but I've got an idea.
What if we tried
Increase the number of white mages sent to the battlefield. Oh, Hubert's interested in that. Interesting. Ah.
I have the most brilliant idea.
Experience gained by mounting. Okay.
Naturally, this task falls to me.
Pretty much do anything that boosts experience. Da-da-da-do. And there are so many mounted people. Guessing Ferdinand, right? So it then says second, actually.
Perhaps I will ask Edelgard to handle this matter. As for this one, it seems as though I have no choice but to do it myself. If only I could spare the time.
Hey, Ferdinand. You should probably think about getting some sleep. That's an order, actually, from Hubert. But I agree with him.
My apologies. My list of responsibilities has grown rather unwieldy of late. Exhausted as I may be, I will be done here shortly. You need not fret.
Ferdinand, come on. I thought you were supposed to be giving everything your all. If you're really that tired, how are you going to be in any shape for what's coming tomorrow? Go on and give your all to a good night's sleep.
Yes, you are right. How could I, of all people, not realize the error in my ways? I shall take that to heart.
Glad to hear you're coming around. Oh, and finish fast, okay? Here, I'll even help. I don't want to go to bed just to find out you stayed up all night working. Let me just...
Wait.
You're trying to figure out a way to revive your father from the dead?
What's up?
Using a holy cup?
Never mind. Thank you for the concern. I will be sure to convey my gratitude to Hubert later as well.
Don't forget. He's really worried about you, you know.
Oh, he's worried.
Is he now?
Sure he is.
Usually he finds any occasion to criticize me.
Same here.
Is that so? Dear, I thought he had taken a shine to you.
As much as he can for anyone.
Sure doesn't show it.
Before I forget, what would you think about coordinating our schedules tomorrow? I've been so absorbed in my work of late, we've scarcely had the chance to spend time together. I have been pouring all of my effort into rising early, training, eating, and in the process, I have neglected our friendship.
There'll be time for a friendship after the war.
Giving one's all to all of life's pursuits, I say we work together to draw out each other's
Well, I guess if you
dormant
put it that
potential.
way.
Works for me. My schedule's pretty light these days.
What?
It'll be good to spend
You're
some
like
time
managing
together.
everything.
But just so we're clear, we are not on the same page with this whole giving our all thing.
Yeah, that's the reason I agreed.
Splendid. This should serve as all the motivation I need to continue pressing onward undaunted. And with that settled, I believe it is time for us to devote ourselves fully to a tranquil slumber. Come, our lump-riddled camp beds await our zealous
Lump-riddled
efforts.
beds.
Okay, this time you are joking, right? It's seriously impossible to tell with you sometimes.
In fact, let's sleep together. As friends.
You're in better spirits than I expected. You look at least 2 shades less pale than you did after the battle at Fort Mercius.
Oh, how clever.
Oh, but your majesty does enjoy telling it like it is. Would it be the end of you to show a little compassion? No. Then you would just be pitying me. I do not know which is worse. Regardless, I am well. Thank you for noticing. Ask of me what you will, and I shall see it done.
I shall see
I don't
it
need anything
done.
from you, Ferdinand. Or at least not in that way. Just give me your usual effort, and that should be enough to get us through the upcoming battle.
You can count on me. Point me at a foe, and I will dispatch them with all haste. I cannot afford to die now, or my page in the history books will end in a most horrid fashion. Plagued by the guilt of striking down his father, Ferdinand welcomed the cold embrace of death on the battlefield. Or some such hogwash. Yes, I killed my father. And I would be a liar if I said it did not wound me nearly beyond reckoning. But I will not hate myself for it. It was the correct choice. I did the right thing.
Well, don't feel too bad. Imagine what they would write about me if we lose this war. Despite her futile attempts to wrest power from the Prime Minister, the Emperor's people turned against her and her life ended in abject failure. The end.
The end.
I know exactly what the world would say of me, which is why I have no intention of losing.
So he wants to be the winner and write the history
such
books.
a thing to happen. If ever my life were to be weighed against yours, I would gladly perish in ignominy if it meant keeping you alive and well. What? Did I say something amusing?
No, it's just... You're so strong, so proud. If all the world's nobles were like you, there would be no need to dismantle the aristocracy. That's all. I know it's a futile thought.
Nothing is futile. Though even I must admit it seems to be so, given the circumstances. Still, you vastly underestimate the potential of the aristocracy. For generations, our ancestors worked hand in hand, sharing knowledge and wisdom to administer our great land and ensure it was well protected. They acquired knowledge of the region and developed good policies to rule it. And in doing so, they earned the trust of the people. We cannot throw away everything they have built. It would be folly.
Of course not. What do you take me for? I'm dismantling the aristocracy, not their legacy. The common folk will take up the torch and carry on.
Do you believe they are ready? No matter how gifted they may be, they are only commoners. In order to replace the nobility, they need to be educated. Wait a moment. I see your plan now. You intend to establish a school. One that is not merely for nobles and wealthy merchant children, like the Officers' Academy once was. A school where anyone can enroll, regardless of wealth or standing.
How does that work
and
exactly?
Get an education rivaling that of any noble.
How do you pay for the good education if you don't have money? It doesn't make any sense.
But this is exactly why I need you beside me.
And then how do you get rid of aristocracy and top-down authoritarianism if you don't have a central state that's putting in, you know, heavily taxing people in order to put everybody in the schools? So it's like you can have the aristocracy, or you can have everyone being highly well-educated, you know. I mean, if you do more of a chaos thing and just let the chips fall where they will, that's one thing, but you're not going to be able to get the poor into the great, you know, the good schools without maintaining aristocracy, and then that kind of defeats the purpose as far as I can tell.
Linhardt, come on, this is no time to be snoozing.
Well, anyway.
Really, Caspar? It's not even midday yet.
We're well into midday, Linhardt.
Yes, but the warm rays of the sun and gentle cooling breeze have utterly enraptured me. So on that note, it's back to sleep.
I'm gonna rip that blanket right off you. Now get up, because I found something amazing!
How many times in my life have I heard that from you, only to find the truth considerably less engaging?
Okay, first of all, not true. And second of all, this is way more amazing than all those other times.
I
Aren't those
wonder.
contradictions?
But very well. Astound me.
Look at that big old book.
Someone took down that gigantic bear!
I'd rather not look, thank you. I have little interest in witnessing blood and gore so early in the day.
Oh, but it's already been cleaned and everything.
Which means some open wounds will still be present, plus whatever blood was slopped about in the process.
Fine, then don't look at that part. Just look at that terrifying face. I'd give anything to take out a monster like this.
Then you should form a hunting party, set up traps, and proceed with your life's work.
No, I don't want to hunt it. I want to take it down. Barehanded bear handling, you know?
I understand your fixation, but in all of
Like,
Fulton...
not
Only my
Baratic.
father could pull it off. Is that what you're gonna say? Hey, I'm not
Beowulf.
gonna be content being in his shadow forever.
Rousing words, yet I seem to remember Count Burgleys was still in the academy when he brought down a bear and emerged unscathed. You're already older than he was then.
Don't care, it's not too late. I'm gonna beat a bear, then I'm gonna get armor made that's just like my old man's.
Oh,
You said the same
is
when
that
we
what
were
that is?
young,
I thought it was more of a
then
lion.
decided to drag me along for the ride. You took me through hill and dale in search of one, which made an absolute mess of my clothes and hair. And I had to treat your wounds every time you hurt yourself, though I did become quite adept at healing magic as a result.
So, win-win, right? Plus, you helped me, which I very much appreciate.
I suppose we'll call it a good thing and leave it at that. But perhaps a moratorium should be declared on such behavior for the time being?
I don't know what that means, but...
Yes, I think that would be best.
Yeah, you lost him right there.
Our focus should be on our enemies, not a bear. For this reason, I think it's best for you to put your dream on hold until the war is over. When peace reigns anew and we live in a world far better suited for free napping, I hope you can see your dream realized.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, and when that day does come, I will be happy to accompany you again. But for now, let's just focus on what is in front of us.
Put the bear brawl on hold. Got it. And hey, once I survive this war and get stronger, that bear will be a pushover.
That's not...
Seems likely enough.
Actually, yes. I suppose the possibility of that isn't zero. Let's survive this war so all of our wildest bear dreams can come true one day.
Yep. Fascinating.
What is Talus plotting? Will the capital be all right? If another imposter... Hmm? Who's there?
Lady Edelgard? Is that you?
Bernadetta? What are you doing here at this hour?
Oh, well, I was maybe sort of hoping to hole up here for a while.
Is that the reason her father didn't join?
This is one of my
Because it was an
go-to spots when I
imposter
wanna
and he
be
didn't know
alone.
what his behavior would be?
In
They're
that
supposed to be
case,
professionals,
I
right?
apologize for intruding.
Unless it's not about not knowing what they would do,
really
but
not a big
he'd
deal
rather
or
be
anything.
positioned in the Empire to start
Lady Edelgard?
putting more plants into the
everything
Imperial
alright?
forces.
You seem, well, kind of down. If something's bothering you, I'd be happy
He
to
was already
listen.
assassinated years
If
ago.
you don't mind talking to me, I mean.
Thank you, but I wouldn't know where to begin. Once the Emperor starts rattling off her many woes, you're likely to be trapped here forever.
Actually, that isn't what I meant.
Then, what did you mean?
Do you remember that time you told me how my curse was lifted? And then you started to say that yours was too? Well, I've been worried that curse has been eating away at you the way mine did with me. Is that why you're here all alone in the middle of the night?
I wasn't expecting you to see right through me quite so easily. But you're right. Something is eating at me. There is an enemy I thought I'd fought and beaten, which I believed freed me from my curse. Alas, that was wishful thinking. My enemy is still alive. And worse yet, he is not alone.
That sounds terrible. But I know how that feels. I've been struggling too. If I stay outside too long, I end up being seized by this panic that makes me want to hide away again. I guess I'm still learning how to deal with it.
That's how life is, Bernadetta. We all bear our scars, but the only thing we can do is keep going. The idea that nestling up to someone and being kind will make all of their pain disappear is nothing more than fantasy. That's simply not how such things work.
It's a mean old world, that's for sure.
But that's no reason to despair. After all, what are we fighting for but a world in which people are no longer left with scars like yours and mine? A world in which the people who wish to stand out can do so. while those who remain on the sidelines have their choice honored as well. That is the future we're building together.
Do you really think we can do it? Because if you do, I'm going to fight right alongside you, and then celebrate by locking myself in my room.
I'd say that's perfectly acceptable, so long as you've taken care of the things you need to do.
Aww, but doing things is the hard part. Stop being so difficult, world.
Well, I guess that's that for the supports and for what we're doing here. We've been here longer than enough. Indeed. So I guess we'll talk to Arvel when we come back. So see you then.